Hey everyone, with you Elena Litvinova, and in this video we continue to create our layout Cosmos, and we will continue with the second screen. And let's look what we will do in this video. Okay, how you can see on my screen, I opened Figma layout, and we already have this screen. We can look at what we have on previous lesson, what we did in previous lesson. We created this screen, these buttons, and this menu. And in this video we continue with second screen, and what it means, we create this layout with this background and this title, and also we create this menu which looks like that. You also can see gradient buttons here. It's really so cute. And yeah, look at this menu decoration, and we also create something like that. I think here we have some problems. Okay, so we will work with this thing and we'll create this layout. Well, and also all links I provide in on GitHub, and you can download everything, and we will start from second screen. And if you're not finished previous layout, you can continue with me, just download resources from GitHub. Okay, but before we start this video, not forget, of course, subscribe, press bell icon, and go to do our second screen. Psh. How I said, on GitHub we have this link, and you can download and click copy and git clone. I actually already done everything. Oh, sorry. Yes, I already done everything, but if you are not, what you need to do is just git clone this repo. Yes, and after it you go to this folder, cd this folder, I'm already here, and npm install, and after it npm run dev, and yes, localhost 3000, we can open our layout. So what we will do in this video, I already prepared everything, and I already have done the second screen. It's already done, and I sometimes will just copy some things and explain. So let's continue. We can open this folder in VS Code editor. Usually I use VS Code, and continue here. What we have here, our main page where we have everything, it is this one. Yes, index TypeScript. We write everything on TypeScript, and yeah, first of all, what I wanted to do is change button, because how I remember, we created this button with SVG. Yes, this is SVG, but if we want to work with gradient buttons, how for example here, we need something more clever than just SVG, and we will create with uPolygon. Actually, I think that I just copy something with Polygon, and that's it. Just because yes, it wasn't super easy to create a polygon sometimes, but we can Google Polygon CSS, and it's something around that. When we create, even you can find even Polygon generator, and firstly I use something around that, when you can create different shapes and move it, and you can copy what we have here. Okay, let's start to do our amazing layout Cosmos or universe. I don't know, you can call it like you want. And first of all, what I want to do is make here ArtButton, because it is not just only button, it's really ArtButton. It is amazing button which we can have. So ArtButton, and what we have in our ArtButton, we have on click, we have children, and inside of it we will have class names. I suggest to import here, import from class names. I hope this is class names. Yes. This library help us, I don't know, I used it before here or not, but it help us to manipulate with classes much easier. I like this library. For example, if you have some conditions or etc., it's really cool. ArtButton, and here's class name. Class name we will pick up from here. Class name. And this is string. It helps us if we will have different styles outside with this button. Usually in independent components we should pass additional class names. Okay, and what we will have here, so we will have ArtButton text. Yes, here we will have children. Second, I removed just these SVG files because we will not use them. And what I need is just two span for these rectangles. Not sure that I call it right, but I believe you understood me. Styles ArtButton angle left. So, and this is for angle left and angle right. Everything else we will do with pseudo elements, and it will enough for us. So what we need to do here, we go to styles, and first of all I need to put some sizes here. Size height, top, bottom, border. So what it means, it's actually really small values in pixels. So currently you can see rems. I'm not sure that I started with rems, and now I just think that it could be slightly difficult to understand which sizes we actually have, but I just try to explain what it means. Size height, size top, size bottom, size border. What it means, we have a button. Yes, we need to create a polygon, and we need some constants. For example, size top, it means size of this part. It is smallest part. Yes, this is size bottom, this is size height, this is height. And already we have height, top, bottom, and we have border 2 pixels. Now border 2 pixels, it just means that size of this border is 2 pixels. So and yeah, I created these sizes, and when after it we create ArtButton, we change our class. What we have to do, we have to remove these things. This is okay. Here is everything is okay. So, and we need, I just remove all these things. We create everything is like independent. Yeah. So what we need here, however, I also slightly remove, because now we work with button. And top, we have pseudo element before, and in pseudo element before we will have border. Actually, when we work with polygons, we need to create inside polygon, for example like that. Yeah, and when we hover we will have this inside polygon, and we also need to create border. It's like independent polygon. So yeah, it's slightly difficult, but it worked like that before. So in before we have this thing. No, I have after in my prepared code. Actually, I think that this art button I just really pushed to GitHub, and you will be able to copy of it. What we have here? We have position absolute. Art button is position relative. We put this polygon top, left, right, bottom, blah blah blah. Display block that index 0 because we need text upper on our button, and after it we need create to clip path. And how we start to create it? This is X, this is Y coordinate. And so, for example, we start from 0 on X and height, size height from Y. Yes, this is height, how we remember. And after it, we just go from this part to second part, sometimes calculate minus bottom. This is bottom size minus bottom. After we go to up, it means top and 0. After it we have after it we have this coordinate, go this coordinate, and like that. And we finish here. And if we open, we finish on 0, calculate 100, size minus height. Yes, size minus height. We finish here, and after it will create a polygon. So if for example I put here background white, let's look what we have for now. So now we have problems. How I can see, because we have art button here and we need to change it here, because yes, art button, just put everywhere art button. And also I believe this is problem with class names. We just need to put here this thing and everything is okay. So how we can see our polygon. So, and also we need to work a little with text, because we have here text, art button text. We need to put it slightly upper, and so position relative and that index 2. If we reload, there is nothing happen. I also believe because color white here, but if we put black, we can see this text. Yes, but we don't need this background white on, I mean, if we not hover, we have background white only when we have hover. So what we should to do, if we have this hover after background white, and also we need to say that text on this button is black. Yes, and text on this button is black. And also not forget about transition. Okay, we have transition for all here, this is okay, but we also have transition here. Yes, so, and text I believe also will be cool to have transition. Yes, so what we have for now looks like that. And we also need to create border for this button. How we will create border? So let's try to use additional pseudo element, and it will be before. I just copy what I have, just because really if we created everything with you, it will be slightly more difficult, believe me, people. So it's so sad that I couldn't close it, yeah, but okay, there is a pseudo element before. It's also polygon, but it will be polygon for this border. It's slightly more difficult. We have everything the same, width, height 100%, top left 0, transition, and also that index 0, this is also okay. It's slightly upper than this one, but at the same it's lower than this one. And what we have here, this part we have almost like this polygon. Yes, I believe it's just copy. Yeah, looks like super copy. But also when we go through all this polygon and we finish somewhere here, we need to go back and create this border. I mean, it's also go through all these things, and this we create inside border. You can see that we minus here size border, and yes, we go through all these parts and go inside. Sometimes I made plus 1 pixel or minus 1 pixel just because this part was perfect. I mean, had perfect shape. And sometimes I just play it with plus 1 pixel, minus 1 pixel. Yeah, and to be honest, to create a polygon, I think I spent on it 1 hour or even more. So, and it is just one button for okay, so continue, and let's look what we have for now. We have pseudo element before and after. Yes, I just close it. This is our main polygon, this is our border, and yeah, we have really perfect border. Just look at it. I did that everything on it was really super good shape. There is just only problem that if you hover here, yeah, there is some, I mean, hover, but okay, we will live with it. So, and what's next? What we also need to do is button arrow left and right is these rectangles. And this is about these things, and let's create them as well. So angle left, this is just position absolute, top left, and this is border with transparent. Yeah, rectangles create, it's really easy with borders, and it's the same thing also here. So, and what we have these rectangles. Not super like how this rectangle looks like. Right one, yes. And also when we hover, I want to do, you know what? I want to do right hover. Just put it here. So yeah, but only one problem. Oh, I think here bottom no. Might be 5 pixels. Yeah, 5 pixels looks much better. But if you are perfectionist and try to that everything was super perfect, might be you should to play a little. So now we finish our buttons and looks really cool. And for now we will be able to work with buttons and create gradients. And the gradient will look also good. Okay, so what I will do for now, I just create it as stem, git add button to art button. Yes, git push. Git yeah, I push it into new branch. Okay, cool. So let's continue. npm run dev. For now we can start with second screen, and for that we should to go to pages, and what we have here. Let's look pages, index, document. So we have a section which is section main, and second section which we will have, it is our second screen. So it will be section, class name, class styles, section, arts. Yes, and inside of it we will have title, which is size large, I believe. We also have already here title, Yes, we have here size medium and large. And this title, this is medium, this is large. I don't know what designers think about when this created, just because I don't understand why these titles have different sizes. I only can suggest that it depends on screen width, and if there is more space, for example for title we have larger title. I just can suggest, but I'm not sure because I use two sizes. So here we have sections, and after it we have art menu. Yeah, second screen actually consists from title and this menu, and that's it. This one thing is just I mean the same like on previous screen. It's menu, which is a position fixed. So we have art menu. We need to create a new folder, art menu. Here we will have new file index.6. Here we will have also style model as CSS. And so what we will have here, art menu, art menu. So art menu. I don't know what we will have here. Actually, it will not props here. Actually, just empty. But anyway, we will left art menu props, and here we have empty. And inside of it, we will have some logic. Because of it I create braces and return component. So here we will have div art menu, and here we will have class name styles art menu, like that. Yeah, and other things, I think this one I remove, this one I remove for now as well. Well, so we have art menu, and what we need to do here, just import it. Easy. Art menu, just import this part, and voila, we have it. Also, what I can do, for example, I think that's okay. We have section earth, but it is not earth. I don't know why I call it earth. Might be, you know, when the earth just was only born, it looks really like that. It's really was like that. So, and you cannot see a moon here. We just can only suggest that the moon was an additional planet, and it wasn't yet catastrophe. So we can suggest that this is just young planet, young Earth. Yeah. So okay, let's look what we have for now. We have whoa, function and art menu. Wow, this is so cool. Well, and what's next? Section earth. I believe we have styles. I believe we have global styles somewhere, or home model as CSS. Yeah, go to styles and home model as CSS, and what we have here. So we have here earth main. Where's main screen? Okay, let's slightly refactor that. We will have main this background. Yes, we will have earth second background. I hope we have it here. To be honest, if we're not, just push it. Public background. Yeah, we have no repeat. And also we have here earth, background size, display flex, line items, and this one. Okay, and second here header, what we have this thing. Yeah, it have to work, to be honest, already. Almost. No, we really have here errors. Oh, we need to call it different way, sorry. Screen. Okay, cool. Da-da-da. Oh, come on. Oh, finally the Earth, young Earth on our screens. We can happy with it. So, and we have ArtMenu here, and what we need to do next, just create this ArtMenu. So, and I think that I put this browser like that just because here I have my perfect small image video, and because of that just do like that, so you will be able to see ArtMenu the best way you could. Okay, cool. So let's go to I think yes. Next, what we need to create, this is ArtMenu, and how we will create our ArtMenu. First of all, we need to create all these links which we have. I suggest to create an array. So we will have title here, image, also active it or not. So we need just create array of links. Let's do that. Const links is like to do, and ID 1. href is this one. Title is, we just need to copy it from here, but oh wow, this is really cool. So we also need images. I'll push all images, but where we have it, all images from this part we will create in public. This is backgrounds. We need images here. I also saved everything. Yes, images, all these images, and actually even rectangles we can have here, but if you're perfectionist you can create these rectangles independently, but I decided to left with it with images. Okay, cool. And so we also need to have images, for example image like that, just image / image and title here. Yes, and also we need to have active status, which is boolean. It could be true or false. So, and next what I need to do, just copy what we have next. It means the second element with ID 2 href. We don't have href here because I just put slash, and yeah, just information about each link. What we need to do here, we have ArtMenu, and here we can go through all these links map. Inside we have link, inside we have just information about link, and here I suggest to add new file, ArtMenu item t6, and how we will use ArtMenu item. Here we will have key, which is need for React, link ID, on click. So here we will have events like that, and event prevent default. So link hide. Everything's okay. Not equal is open at ID, and link ID 0. So yeah, now what I needed to do, I have ArtMenu item. ArtMenu item is this component. It have different statuses. It can be opened or closed, yes. And for that I just have onClick, and onClick help us so open this thing, and we just can set open ID, where open ID we need to create. Well, yes, const. We will use for that use state set opened ID. Only one element can be opened in one time. So we put here 0. Use state we import from React. Is opened link ID opened. I just thinking about different things and started to be super funny. Okay, and here we have all properties. We pass all properties which we have in link. Link will have ID, href, title, image, and active. Yes, but open it or it's not. How I decided to use it, I put in use state 0, which actually we save here ID. We don't have ID 0 here, and for me it just I decided the 0 it just close, everything is closed. So how we work with this logic? We set opened ID. If link ID is not equal opened ID, so we put this ID. If they are equal, we put 0. For example, if we have double click on one element, we close it. Yes, logic can be different, but I decided that this is right. And also here I just check it is open if link ID is equal opened ID. So, and we need to create this component. We go here and we need to create this component. ArtMenu item. Well, what we have here, ArtMenu item, we have also prop, this is interface, and in props what we have, ID, href, image, everything. ID is number, href is string, title, image, boolean, and on click of course, which is mouse event, and it return nothing. So this is TypeScript, and inside of it we just return link. We can use just usual braces here, and we just return link, yeah, like that. So, and we have something like that, and yes, and this is styles, and yes, wow, and also we need link, which is simple because this is Next.js. We just can import it here. Yeah, we need to pass in link href. So it will href is equal href. On click is equal on click. Class name is equal class styles ArtMenu item. And if it's opened, we will have additional class styles ArtMenu item active. Well, and this is class name, import from class name, and I think that's it. Yeah, and other things we will create soon, but first of all we created class names here. Main component, here we need to import it. Yes, import ArtMenu item from art menu item. Day 6. Yes, why not? Did it? No. Art menu item. What's wrong? I don't need day 6, might be. Yes. Well, so it have to be looks like that. Yeah, and we actually already have this. So what's next? Next we have title. It will decorator. Also we have here a card with image and button. Yeah, and we have decorator. Let's create this. We need to create HTML for this. Actually it's J6, not real HTML. So div class name is class styles card more styles art menu card. And here we will have also ArtButton. It will also ArtButton. Sorry, we just really need here ArtButton. We already have this button. This is small. Also we will add soon a type here. Just import here. This I remove a while. Yeah, we have ArtButton, and we also have an image. Just image, which is image source title with hecht and card more image. I added different styles. Actually card more it's possible to create like independent component with this card, yes, but I decided to use just only one component just because we need to pass different types to ArtButton and just not put it in every components which we have inside, and I decided to use just one component. So for image we need to import from NextJS as well. Go here and import image, yes, and last thing which we should do it is just span and put it here. Yep, cool. So, and for now we have things like that, and let's look what we have. We actually have this menu. Wow, yeah, and each element have unique style, and also we have title here. Why title is after? This is interesting. Yeah, we have title, image, yeah, everything is okay. So next what we should do is to work a little with and this is menu decorator, which will be about, I believe, this thing for line. I'm not remember exactly. We'll create soon, yes. So we have styles. All styles we put it already here, and let's create these styles. And here we have ArtMenu. So first of all, what we have? Let's for now just hide it for a moment. And we have just titles. If we go here, we have elements and there is some space, and this space between them. Because of it, I decided to do its interesting way. ArtMenu, display grid with one column, grid template columns, one affair, gap which is 2.8 rem, and position relative. Yes, and inside of it what we have? Inside of it we have items. Yes, items. Actually we can check for now. We have these gaps. This is cool. After it we have inside item, And here we should to set that color is white, text decoration none, display block, this is link, text align right, okay. Also we have font size and font family. I already have it. Font size, if we go here, it's around 22 pixels. And yes, and font family, I never pronounce this word, never. Padding right, padding right is 3.3, just because we need space here, and we have it now, I hope. So I will try to check. Yes, we have, this is our links. Yes, we have padding, this is cool. Okay, it is for these decorators. Next, what we have, position relative, because we will put these decorators with position absolute and this index 1. Also, when we visited or hover this link, we always have to have color white, because default color, I don't remember, it's something purple. Yes, and currently we have links like that. So, and after it we have ArtMenu decorator. Each link actually have it. It just spawn. Yes, just spawn. Yes, let's open this thing. So we have this. You know what can do for now? To work a little with card, because this is ArtMenu card. Let's add here card. And what we have here, margin top is 0, because we will put here margin top slightly when it will open, and because we need animation here, we will not hide it fully, we will use CSS animation. So here it is 0, overflow hidden, opacity 0, and transition all like that. Yes, and for now we close this thing, and when the item is active, actually we put here already item active. We should do item active. Some parts, for example title, have to be uppercase, yes, and card also opacity 1, and we put here the margin top slightly. Here we just remove it and have transition. Let's check what we have for now, and if we click, we have animation like that already. Yes, looks really cool. So what's next? Let's work a little with card more, this thing, card more. We need to put button slightly, position absolute, card more. So position relative, padding left 2.5 rem. We have button, left is 0, top 10%, and position absolute. This is for button because it's slightly left, yeah. And image just block, display block. I decided to use here block just because images, it's usually inline component, but actually it's not real image. It's NextJS image, and here, oh my god, there are a million It's not only image, but no, looks like normal image. Okay, cool. So, and how we can see, we already have something really looks good. Now let's add decoration here, and also we need after to create proper buttons. I mean with different styles, with gradients, which we have here, and this menu will finish. So about decorators, I decided just to use images here. Actually, I believe here it's possible to use polygon or also something around it, but I decided to go through conceptions that sometimes, for example, when I worked a lot with different websites, I not always have a lot of time to finish it, and sometimes it's really cool to use more easy decision which is easy to maintain after, not only polygons, and I decided to use just images and that's it. So I also copy these images, push it here, and yeah, images like that. And what we will create with decorators. So we have cart item decorator. So this is decorator, and it is position absolute, there is weight, height, no repeat, and etc. And this decorator really slightly different, has different background, depend on odd it or not. You see this here. If we go to these images, it's like one image, second image, one image, second image. Yeah, decided to do like that. So, and we can see what we can see here. There. ArtMenu decorator. This is image, white left border by default. Left border, I think it's from this side. Let's check what we have now. Yeah, by default this left border we have, and just open it, sorry. If it's odd, we just, you know what to use. We need to go in item to check odd. This we already know. Yes, this is okay. Odd. We have right border, yes. So right, left, right, left, right, left. On hover we change color, yes, and on hover we also change color for other things. For left border, color left, color right. So we hover, looks quite normal, I think. So, and okay, this is right. And what next? What next? Yeah, and when we need to put here a line, I decided to do this line like for the whole menu, using just pseudo element after, and it will like that. It was like that. After content, absolute right, top, width, bottom, and it is just line, and that's it. Yeah, and looks like that. Looks quite good. There is some not super good parts, some defects, but I think this is okay, because it's really super small defects. And for now, what we also need to do, how you can see, the last item is not really looks right. I mean, looks good. It have to be at the bottom. If you look here, it have to be at the bottom. Yes. And because of it, we just need what to check last child and to do like that. Last child, ArtMenu decorator, top auto, bottom minus 4 pixels. Yeah, and it works. How we can see, we just put it into bottom. Yes, and next thing what is also really cool, it's set colored thing when this is active. So I'm not sure that I did it right, to be honest, but it's something have to be like that. Ground image, by default we have left. For odd we have this thing. Okay, let's left as it is for now, because active just only one element, it's not odd. Okay, left as it is, it's okay. So, and for now we have this. Okay, cool. Well, what next we should to do, it's just to work with these buttons and made them, colored. And how I will do that thing? We should to go to ArtButton. This is ArtButton, and we need to pass type here. Type. Before we need to go here and to work with slightly with it. We will have types, which is not important. It will have different types, and I decided that it will looks like that. So we have type ArtButton, blue, purple, green, yellow, blue, and yellow, pink. We have 4 of them, how you could remember. Yellow and pink, blue and just blue, I think, blue and purple, and blue and yellow. But I think it's slightly blue and gray, I don't know. Okay, continue. So, blue, green, yellow, blue. And what next we should to do? Just to add some styles, depend on types. If we have type, pass it here. It's not important. If we have type, we added additional class and ArtButton type. Because of that, I have title like that, so it will be really good to show. And here we need something with a function which help us to choose which is type we have. And I decided to use additional function like getType by ID, and here we need to import these types, and it just will depend from ID. If it's 1, it is yellow, pink. If it's 2nd, it is blue, blue, purple, and green, yellow. It's also would be cool to have, ID like a title. For example, it's Glacier Frontier, yes, and because we have here an image with snow, we have button like that. But I decided to use IDs, indexes. So if you think to use additional variables, for example, to add proper ID here, it also will be really cool. It will be better. But okay, and here what we just need to do, use this function and return here this type. And here we just use AD, which we pass here, and we pass here right type, which is we import from this component. And so because of TypeScript, we will not have mistakes if, for example, you write not write a letter or etc. Everything have to be right. So what next we should to do? Just add styles for them, and that's it. First of all, for type, if we have type, we should to put font weight bold, color black. Yes, we have black color here, and also displaying on these art angles. And let's look what we have for now. For now we have, really, our buttons started to be different. And what next? Next we should to put gradients for our before and after elements. Yes, we have 2 polygons here. and we just need to put gradients. For gradients I use a generator, gradient generator CSS. I really love this one. Yeah, and I just created something like that. Yes, and just copy this thing. With gradients, how you could see each button have really, for example, if inside polygon is super easy, just two color, one and second. Yes, for border it's slightly more colors because we see here one color, here it's slightly lighter, and here as well, and here as well. And yeah, for borders there is slightly, we can see more difficult gradient, but that's okay. So I spent really some time on it, and let's try. We have blue purple. Oh no, first of all we should to start with yellow pink. I also just will copy what I have. After it is as inside polygon, we have just two color here. Before it is our outside polygon, we have four color here, 1, 2, 3, even more than two color. But I created for border gradient like that. I just played. I'm not sure that it's not super right, it's not super perfect decision, but this is works. Yeah, and for example for yellow pink I decided to use this background, and yeah, how we can see if I open, it looks quite cool. Yeah, more button. Next one is blue. Also played with these gradients. After for inside polygon and output for outside polygon. This is interesting. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 5 colors. Here just 4. Okay, cool. You can play by your own, just to try to create a gradient and copy this background and to play. Yes, if you want. So for blue we have this thing. For green yellow we have this thing, right? Yes. And for yellow pink, blue purple, we have this, just different colors, and that's it. And yes, we can open for now. This is yellow pink, this is blue purple, and green yellow, and looks actually quite similar. Not bad. I think not bad. Yes, looks really cool. So on this note, I think that we finished this menu. Yeah, looks quite cool, I think. And next thing which we should create in this series videos is this model window, because when we click on more button, we should to open new screen or new, it can be a model or new screen. Yes, and we have here something around it. I suggest it would be easy to create a new screen, not just only model, but looks like a model, because we can close and we should return to the previous screen. So we'll need to think about it. So I hope my friends and subscribers and people who want to start that this video was really interesting for you. And if you try to create this layout with me and you looked at my decision, maybe you have more interesting ideas for realization, just drop a comment. And of course, if you have any question or etc., also write comments. I usually try to answer everywhere. For now I not have so many comments, to be honest, because of it. Do that, be the first. And of course, not forget to subscribe on this channel, press bell icon, like button, and see you in next videos with your Elena Litvinova. Bye bye.